Hey, Hondo.
Whether it's here or on the go, he's here to keep you in the know. Got a question, big or small? There's only one person you should call. Hey, Hondo.
Hey everybody, welcome to Hey Hondo. This is episode 1, and I'm so excited to be here with you guys to start something new. I think it's going to be amazing. On today's episode, I'm interviewing my good friend, singer-songwriter Leroy Sanchez. If you don't know who he is, he's absolutely incredible, and you've been living under a rock. So just to give you a little taste of everything he's done and some of his accomplishments, we put a little package together, so roll it! Leroy Sanchez is a singer and songwriter from Spain who hasn't stopped going viral since his first YouTube videos back in 2009. He's now an established professional in the music industry with over 10 years in the business, multiple solo EPs, multiple solo albums, has headlined multiple shows in over 20 countries, has had 2 Eurovision Song Contest entries, and co-written 2 singles that have both gone platinum. Leroy has over 1.3 million monthly listeners on Spotify, over 60 million streams on his music across all platforms, and has been featured on numerous Spotify highlight playlists. Leroy's social reach extends past over 500 million YouTube views, 4.3 million YouTube subscribers, and nearly 1 million Instagram followers. He's also been nominated for a Premios Juventud Award and also a Teen Choice Award. He's not only gained recognition from artists such as Ed Sheeran and Shawn Mendes, but he's also collaborated with artists like Machine Gun Kelly and Meghan Trainor. Most notably, Leroy has obtained over 10 million streams on his most recent songwriting accomplishment, Slow Mo, which is this year's winning Eurovision Song Contest entry for his home country of Spain. So everybody, please help me welcome my good friend, Leroy Sanchez! Woo! Leroy! Grab your mic.
Oh, thank you, everybody. Thank you.
All right,
wow,
that's enough.
There's a crowd.
Yeah.
There's a studio.
Studio audience. You know, we like to do things live here. We like to just
love.
keep it fresh, keep it funky, you know?
And this little mug.
Yeah, and I got you some water.
Thank you.
Tell-
That thingy. That's Texas.
Oh, it's a
Hey.
Buc-ee's patch.
There you go.
Wait, did you get that in Texas?
Yeah, just for you. Little Texas
Wait, when were you in
house.
Texas?
A long time ago on a tour.
Oh.
Like 2016. I think there's another one somewhere.
Wait, did you get a patch from everywhere?
Not everywhere,
is
but
this
like
jacket?
everywhere that I could get one. Some kangaroos here from Australia.
Okay.
This
Also
is from
on tour.
Hawaii. Yeah, all from tours. Yeah.
Wow, he's a traveler. He's a traveler, everyone.
I try.
Mr. International.
Mr. Worldwide.
For people who don't know, you are not from the U.S.
I'm not.
So
Do I sound like I'm from the U.S.?
No.
No.
You know?
Well, I'm from Spain.
Okay. And
And-
you started singing in your bedroom.
Yes, a long time ago. Many years ago. I mean, it was back in 2007.
Okay.
YouTube was around for maybe like a year, 2 years. Not more
Oh,
than
this
that.
is the very beginning.
Oh yeah, OG. I remember seeing other people doing it just like for fun, because back then YouTube was just that, like
Yeah.
videos, and I thought I was like, oh, it's so cool. Like I had so much fun watching other people do it,
Okay.
and so I decided, I wonder what people think of my singing. And
But you had never sung before.
I've sang before. Like I used to sing in choir, and like
Okay.
I loved singing, but it was for like, I was always very shy. I wasn't like, this is me, look at my face. No, I was like in a very low lit room. You can barely see me,
Yeah.
but then you can hear me. And then I started doing videos, and that was it. I was like, I'm just gonna sing. They don't necessarily need to see my face clearly. And also back then, cameras weren't the crispiest
Yeah.
in the world. So
That makes sense. And
Yeah.
you were probably like, if this is a bad video, then I am able to deny that that's even me. I mean, you can't
I'm
even
not
make me
deny. I'm
out.
not. I'm just gonna. If I didn't like it, I'm just gonna delete it.
Yeah.
But like, no one knew me back then,
Yeah.
so I mean, not that I'm a worldwide star now, but
I mean, those pins and patches say otherwise.
well,
So, and then what made you want to move to the U.S.?
I was presented with an opportunity,
Okay.
and that was back in 2011 because of the YouTube videos. So I was 18 and the opportunity presented itself. And so I was like, okay, well, how many times am I going to be offered to come to the States to pursue my music career? So I had to take the chance, and then I moved from Spain to Florida, and that was the start.
Like when you started to upload videos, did you always decide that music is something you wanted to do, or was there
I
something
always
else?
knew that music was very special to me, and it was in the back of my mind for sure, but it wasn't my go-to because it seemed so unrealistic. I was going to school for communication, for audiovisual studies, so my goal was to do something in the audiovisual world, but music seemed very unobtainable. So I knew that it was my hobby and that I wanted to do it no matter what, but I wasn't pursuing music professionally because it was too risky for me and for my family and everybody around me, because my parents worked really hard to get me and my sister, opportunities that they didn't have. So it didn't seem right for me to risk all that they did for me to just like, I'm going to be an artist and do music and see what happens. It was gradual. The first time I came here, I mean, I didn't come on my own. I came with my dad to Florida to make sure that, everything was, one, it was real. Two, the people that I was meeting were good people and they weren't crazy.
Like killers or something.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so I first moved I came with my dad for a week. Then I came again for a month during the summer. And then afterwards, that's when I started figuring out, well, how can I get to the States? Should I continue my studies? So that's what I did. I went to school for like maybe a year. So I got my student visa.
Oh, I feel like that's a good way to do it, because a lot of people are like, oh, I'm going to move just cold turkey. But I feel like sometimes people give that advice of, oh, well, visit for a week, a month, maybe sign like a short-term lease, see if it's something you like, try it out.
Yeah, don't be stupid. I mean, don't be like, I don't know what's happening, I'm just gonna take all my things and move out. I mean, see your options and you know, cover your ground. And I was, well, like I said, I moved as a student because I didn't want to stop studying. I had very, very clear in my head that I wanted to continue studying and finishing my my degree and whatnot. And then afterwards, I got my associates in arts. I didn't even know what that meant. I was like, I just need something. And once I got that, I realized I was like, I can't afford this.
Yeah.
I want to keep studying, but I simply cannot afford to pay for this.
Yeah.
So I had to stop and put the studies on hold. And then I applied for a working visa, and then I kept working.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then you made the move to LA.
Mm-hmm.
And then this is where we met. This is
True.
where our
Yeah.
story intertwines.
Yeah, 2013.
Yeah, I moved here in 2012.
Uh-huh.
So
It's almost holy crap, it's almost 10 years.
don't say that.
No, I won't.
Yikes.
Oof.
Don't put that in there. Cut that. I'm just kidding.
That just made me feel very old.
Okay. Okay, so you made the move to LA.
Yes, I did.
You've been here for
9 years.
well, we'll just say a little bit. You've been here for a strong minute, as we like to say.
Yeah, I mean, I basically, since I moved to LA, I grabbed my career by the, how do you say
Horns.
it? By the horns.
Yeah.
And
We won't say the other one.
Oh. So I took control of it, and then I started writing my own music and releasing my own music. I kept doing YouTube on the side, but started releasing everything independently. And I went on tours. I've been writing also for other people. And
then you're currently on tour right now. And then, so what are some upcoming cities?
Well, the upcoming cities would be Madrid on
back
the
home.
17th of May.
Uh-huh.
Then London on the 20th, and then Hamburg on the 25th, and then Los Angeles on June 4th.
Wow. So definitely still Mr. International. Are we going to keep adding to that jacket?
I will have a different jacket,
Nice.
and that's how much I would say about that. Because I'm very excited about this jacket.
Oh, wait, you are planning another jacket?
Yeah.
Really?
It's a very special jacket.
With like more pins and patches?
No.
Oh.
It's a different jacket.
That you're going to wear for tour?
It's a special jacket for tour. Yes.
You heard it here first, folks. There's a new jacket on the block.
There's a new jacket, very special.
Watch out. Great.
I hate that delay.
Yeah, there was a little bit of a delay. It's fine. You know, we're going to figure things out as we go. So everyone just bear with us. Enjoy the ride, because it's going to be one for sure.
Good.
One of our lights almost fell, everyone. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take a commercial break, and when we come back, we're just going to dig a little bit deeper with Leroy Sanchez here. So stay tuned, come on back, and see you in a bit.
Are you guys having a slumber party?
Yeah!
You know what would make it even more fun?
What?
A good old game of Twisted! Twisted! The perfect game for you and your friends. Spin the arrow to see your fate. Keep your feet and hands on the ground, but make sure not to fall around. Oops! Careful!
Oh my God, Robbie!
Hey guys, what are you playing?
Mom said you can't be down here.
Can I play? I see you're being flexible, and I can be really flexible. Super flexible. Hey, Rebecca.
Hey, Robbie.
Robbie, go away.
We're having so much fun! Right foot blue, left hand red. Get twisted and tangled. Try to.
Oh my God, Robbie!
Hey, Rebecca.
What are you doing?
You want to see how flexible I am?
Robbie, go upstairs, stop being weird.
You're weird. 1 second.
So much fun! Twisted, the hottest game around. So much fun! So fun! Aren't we having so much fun? Have more fun! Have fun! Spin it.
I don't want to spin it.
Spin it.
I don't want to spin it.
Just fucking spin it.
Okay.
Roll the rule.
Robbie, you fucking mouth breather. If you don't go upstairs when you're asleep, I'm gonna pluck all the teeth out of your mouth and I'm gonna throw them away. And then I'm gonna bury you. And when they find you, they won't know who you are because your teeth are gone. So go the fuck upstairs!
Wow. That was twisted.
Twisted. Buy yours now.
Short one. Hey, everybody. Welcome back to Hey Hondo.
Hey, Hondo.
That's me. Okay. So we're sitting here with Leroy Sanchez, singer-songwriter.
That's me.
And what's just like one thing that people may not know about you that most people don't?
I don't know.
Like it could be like, oh, when I was 2, I swallowed a battery. I don't know.
I've always been so chill, honestly. I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. I got very drunk once when I was like 17.
Wow.
Yeah. But like,
We can all relate to that, America.
it no, it was bad. It was like,
Oh.
it's not like, oh, you got drunk.
You
No,
had
it's
alcohol
like
poisoning.
verge of going to the hospital. Yeah.
Well, that's definitely something I
Nobody
didn't
knows
know.
that, but now you do. That was a fun time.
Wow.
Started early.
Listen, you heard it
Not
here
proud of
first.
it, not proud of
Leroy
it.
is a party animal and needs to be contained. I'm just kidding.
I'm the most boring person you'll ever meet.
Is it because you got it all out of your system at 17?
Probably. I
Then
mean, honestly.
From then on, you were like, I'm done.
Yeah, I love that chill. Like, let's get some snacks.
And
even
also
like,
some drinks.
not even. Like,
Oh.
I would do some drinks if we have to, but like, I rather have snacks.
Okay, so in your career, you've been out in LA.
I hate how your tone changed so much. You're like, okay,
Really?
so
Okay,
your
back.
career in LA. No, it's like, it's getting deep now.
No, it's not.
It's getting
It's not
deep.
supposed to be.
Okay.
We are fun people. Sorry, did I just yell in your ear? I'm so sorry. Okay, you've been out in LA for a while.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything that you still have your like mindset on that you haven't been able to do yet that you're like, I want to do that?
I mean,
Mhm.
I think there's always something you can do
Yeah.
creatively.
The top of one mountain is the bottom of another. And we got to keep growing.
Talk about inspiration. Go to Hondo.
Oh
Hey,
my
Hondo.
God.
Yeah, there's obviously lots of things that I still want to accomplish. I mean,
Or-
there's many writers that I would love to write with. I've always said it. Ryan Tether to me is one of the most talented writers out there. Well, another one that I would love to be in the room with, even if I'm just in the back of the room, is Max Martin.
Mm.
It's one of the classic producers that have been doing hits for years and years and years, and I'm just so curious. But I just want to be in that room and just see it, even if I'm just sitting down and observing, because I love doing that. I love just learning from other people and getting inspired by seeing how other people work. I
Yeah.
think it's really cool.
No, for sure. I mean, I feel like if you're always surrounded by, I don't want to say like greatness, but if you're always surrounded by people that inspire you or people that are doing things that you want to be a part of, like it kind of helps you just inevitably level up and things like that. Like,
100%.
you
And
want
I
to be
feel like-
better.
I feel like with art, that's very, very important. You sort of like, you feed from other artists.
Mhm.
And I mean, even as stupid as it might sound, when we went out on a karaoke night,
Mhm.
put the clip in there, boom.
Roll it.
Sing it, girls. It's all coming back. It's all coming back to me now.
I'm just kidding.
My friend Josefina came by.
Yeah.
We were all there already for
Oh my God,
like
that was
an
my
hour
first
and a
time meeting
half.
her, by the way.
She's incredible.
Incredible.
And she came from a gig. She walks into the room. She knew two people,
Yeah.
max. And she decides to walk in and be like, I was like, you got to sing a song. She's like, okay, what do I sing? I was like, I don't know. Give me a song. She's like, Whitney Houston. And I'm like,
I have nothing.
who walks into the room and decides to sing a Whitney Houston song out of the blue with knowing nobody? And of course, she grabs the mic. She kills it. She absolutely kills it. And I'm just sitting there losing my mind. It was so special. So moments like that and the connecting with other artists and feeding from that, I think is so important.
Oh, for sure. So now you're inspired to maybe do more karaoke nights.
Absolutely.
I'm just kidding. Or to sing in front of people you don't know. Going back to you being shy before
well, I mean, I've
as
been
a
doing
kid.
that for many years now. So
Okay. Well, we tried. We tried to always bring it back here at Hey Hondo.
we
Just
tried.
kidding.
We tried to do a little callback.
Yeah. But okay, cool. So Ryan Tedder, Max Martin, if you're watching, Leroy Sanchez wants to work with you.
And there's the thing that I've learned over the years too is that once you reach a goal, once you reach it,
then that's it. And so the satisfaction of reaching a goal ends there. And
Yeah.
so after that, what's next?
I feel like that's what a lot of people don't really talk about, is that like we focus so much on making sure that we're reaching this goal or this destination, but we don't talk about how the goal is so short-lived. I feel like is what you were touching on, is that like once we're there, cool, we did it, and maybe we'll celebrate for a day. Maybe we'll go to karaoke and have a couple margaritas, and then we're like, okay, what do we do now?
What's next?
Yeah, what's
exactly,
next?
Exactly. It doesn't even have to be about how successful you are.
Yeah.
It means about the growth you've done in more ways than just financial. Like, even
Yeah.
as a person. I mean, from a year to now, if you've learned how to cope with your demons or your anxieties, that's a win right there.
Yeah.
And it doesn't necessarily mean you're more successful in your career or in your job or financially.
But you can be successful as a human.
Exactly.
And that's always important.
Exactly. And I think that's the important part, the growth, the
Mhm.
progress, and the journey.
Yeah.
And I
And-
know it sounds so Cinderella, but it
I
is
know.
so true, though.
Yeah. It's so Disney. Can I say that? Are we going to get sued? I'm just kidding. And then just to kind of like piggyback off of that, because you said we were talking about success. How would you define success? Or how do you define it for yourself? Like,
Success?
yeah.
That's a hard question. I think success means being happy with what you do and who you are.
Yeah.
Wake up and do what I love is success, and be able to live and have a job that allows me to enjoy my job and not even and have a hard time calling it a job.
Mhm.
That to me is success. Being able to survive out of it. That to me is success.
Sometimes people just want to, like what you said, like maybe sometimes people have this preconceived notion of like, I want to wake up and be happy rather than I want to wake up and choose happiness. Like what you said about putting ourselves in a mindset of like, maybe I'm not where I'm at, or I'm not where I thought I was going to be, or not where I want to be, but I'm going to ensure that I do one or two things today that just move me a little bit more forward, towards happiness. Like I'm going to choose happiness, and not necessarily, I feel like for me at least, like choosing happiness doesn't mean, okay, I'm going to just put on a smile and like wave at everyone. Choosing happiness means, no, I choose to move towards it. It's not an instant, like I'm going to wear happiness, but I'm going to like move towards being happy. If I know right now that I am not where I want to be, like maybe I don't like my apartment or whatever else. Okay, well, how can I save a little bit more so I can get a better apartment? Or I don't like my job, so can I get on some websites to maybe look for another job? Like, how do I add more skill sets? Can I teach myself anything so that I'm more marketable to another company? Like doing those necessary things to move towards happiness. Like I feel like that's what choosing happiness is.
Totally. I agree.
So just wondering if you've been able to, if you've given it any thought, if you've been able to pin down your why, like why you do or decided to do this, why you continue to do it, why you, once you reach one goal, you have the energy to move to the other one. Like what's that why that drives you?
I've always been a very emotional person ever since I was a kid. And I've always thought that was very different from the other kids in my school, for example. I remember just being very, very emotional in general. And so maybe is that I feel things different than they did. And so I always felt the necessity of expressing and channeling that emotion through anything artistic. Because, I mean, yes, I do music, but before that, I also I did graphic design because I loved art and I loved painting, and I did theater back then as well. So like I always was so attracted by art in general because it was sort of like this way of self-expression, and like how do you turn your emotions into something that can translate to other people. And I think that is the work of an artist, really, to make other people feel something. And that's my engine, I think. I remember when I first heard a song that gave me chills. And to me, nothing else compared to that. I was like, what is happening to my body right now? Why am I getting this crazy feeling by listening to something? Like, how beautiful is that you just hear this combination of wavelengths and sounds into your brain, and it just makes you feel something. And to me, I was like, I want to do that for other people.
I think that's what it's about, especially from artists. It's like giving what you've been given. Like you said, like, I felt a certain way and it was so amazing, and now it's about how can I recreate that in my own way to make people feel what I felt, because it was so euphoric or it was so amazing. And I feel like it's always about paying it forward. It's about passing it on. I think that's what life's about.
And just being able to move somebody emotionally, I think that's
But the way that
so
you've been
powerful.
moved, you know?
Exactly. We're getting deep in here.
We're getting
so inspirational,
deep in
Hondo.
here.
You should change the title
What should it be called?
to like "Let Me Move You" by Hondo Tey. Oh, it's getting deep in here.
Wow.
I like it.
But can I still have my name?
It's getting Han deep in here. No? Okay. I will retire.
Or hondo in Spanish is deep.
Oh my God.
It's getting hondo in here.
Oh my God.
I think we just created something. This is what happens when artists get together. No, I'm just kidding.
Well, you're super creative yourself too.
It's getting hondo in here.
I mean, but here's the thing, like, you know what we're talking about, because this guy right here has so much creativity in him.
Oh my gosh, shut
And
up.
it's true though. Because you're doing a podcast, but you also sing, you also dance. Like, you're so creative yourself.
Wow, thank you.
And I'm very proud of you.
Oh
and
my God.
for this podcast as well, because you've done such a great job.
Wow, thank you. Thanks for being my first guest. Who are some people that inspire you?
I get inspired by moments and by things
like that.
around me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and I keep going back to this karaoke night, but
It
that
was
to me,
obviously life-changing, everyone.
it was fantastic.
If you haven't been to a karaoke room,
Oh my God,
go.
so much. But like moments like that, like when Josefina just jumped onto stage. It wasn't even a stage.
It was a stage.
Well, we made it a stage. But she sang. That to me was like so inspirational. I mean, the other day I went to an Adipeluso concert. That was so inspirational.
You get inspired by moments, by experiences.
Yeah, like
I like
those
that.
things inspire me. I don't necessarily have a person that I'm like, I idolize this person and they inspire me so much. It's like, no, probably something they've done has inspired me.
Yeah. Kind
Like-
of like being open to like letting life inspire you. Like,
Yeah, like the little things every day.
if you could have dinner with any 3 people, dead or alive, who would you have dinner with?
Right now?
Well, I don't know. It's like lunchtime right now.
Well, you mean...
Just kidding.
I mean, it's going to sound stupid, but I would honestly have a dinner with my mom, my dad, and my sister.
Oh my God, that is so cute.
Like, those are the people that I care
Oh
about.
my God.
And that I haven't... Aww.
Wow.
But it's true. I mean, ultimately, those are the people that I care about and that I would honestly go on a dinner with right now. That I can't go to with.
Okay. Well,
Teardropper.
yeah. I'm going to go get a tissue. We're going to take one final commercial break. And when we come back, I'm putting Leroy in the first ever Hondo's hot seat.
Ooh!
So,
Oh, I see.
yeah. Okay, so come on back. See you in... Wait, what?
We'll see you in just a little bit.
Yeah, see you in a bit.
All right.
Not too much.
LOL.
Yikes.
Getting to it, yeah.
Period.
Hey guys, welcome to Shootin' It Straight, where even though we're gay, we always give it to you straight. This is episode 1, so thank you so much for joining us. Cheers. Oh, cheers on episode 1. Eyes.
Hondo has a thing for eyes.
7 years of bad sex. Isn't that what it is?
I don't know, I just think it's bad luck of anything.
You know what? Damn. I didn't look someone in the eye 7 years ago.
I'm Hondo.
I'm Nicco with 2 C's.
And I'm Markwell.
I want to talk about friendships in LA because this is where I get in an argument with a lot of people.
Okay.
Rude. But I definitely talk about like because y'all know me.
Okay.
Bitch.
I'm a yes new friends.
Yeah,
bitch.
I was like, you ain't a no new.
You had too many new.
Shit, one too many.
But I understand.
I'm
the
like, who the
stigma.
fuck is this? I thought this lunch was for us.
I am a yes new friends person, and especially in. So yes, I am for new friends, but I understand the stigma behind it in terms of like people have ulterior motives, especially in LA. But I love networking.
But coming in the space of like, it's not that I'm a no new friends kind of squirrel. I'm a skeptical person through and through. Skeptical off bat. Like, you don't have to do anything, but we can have an open conversation. Like, I'm gonna greet you like I normally greet people and stuff like that, but that don't mean like, bitch, let's skip and go have lunch right after this. Like, I'm like, hold on now. And I'm not saying that I can't get to know people because he's from Texas. Like, we're really great friends, and we've been friends for how long? Since I was like
7 years?
7 years. Like, probably longer than that. Like, we've been friends for a very long time, and it's just, it takes time and effort on both ends and transparency on both ends
And communication.
to get to this point. Like, it's just that, I don't know. And also, there's some strays you done brought around that ain't been the right cup of tea.
Look,
And you know that, and you keep one in that back pocket.
who back there?
He said, who back there?
I trust very easily,
Same.
but
Do you feel like that's do you feel like that's a good thing or nah, we're not gonna say good or bad. Do you feel
Yeah.
like that's
Beneficial?
or is it a detrimental?
no, I think the problem
Trait.
is in my career, I have to learn how to build trust very quickly. So in the career that I have, and growing up, of the story that I told you, growing up in high school, I have to build trust very quickly in order for me to feel safe. So in order for people to trust me, I extend trust very quickly.
Yes.
Now there have been people who have burned me, and that is my toxic trait. I think is you burn me, like, you get one chance. Let me tell you, you get one chance, and that's it. If you're not a man that I have feelings for, that is my other toxic trait. If I have feelings for you, you probably get like way too many chances. But as a friend, I think you get one chance, and then once you burn me, I'm like, it's very hard to like rebuild that bridge.
Feelings or no feelings, like, there should be a line, there should be a barrier. No, like, and because, like, if you laying in my bed, motherfucker, you should be the main one respecting me, especially if we share a bed. Like, what?
Sometimes the people that in Markwell's, I said Markwell, I never call you Markwell.
At all.
I call you Markwell.
Yeah,
Is
not
that
me.
wrong?
The people
He always calls me
in Mark's situation, or like metaphorical thing, was if they're laying in your bed, they disrespect you the most because they get too comfortable too quick. But I think it's
Facts.
you know what I'm saying?
It goes
to
off of
to
comfort.
Nico's point is just like, oh, the people that I'm talking to or the people that maybe I want to lie in my bed, I give them more chances than maybe friendships. Friendships, I only give one chance. But then if I give them multiple chances, they're thinking they have multiple chances to take.
True or false?
True. You know what? I blame my Latino culture. Okay.
All right, not too much.
Wow.
It's true.
But don't
It's
you
true.
think... Okay.
Mom, I know you're watching this.
I'm weak. I'm weak.
She will.
Okay, so
My
wait.
mom watches everything. Let me
If
tell
you're
you.
watching, please subscribe.
I've had 5 glasses of tequila.
A drink, bitch. We drunk.
Bitch, I need to go pee. Like when I tell you I'm
Okay,
white knuckling it, I'm literally like,
Oh my God.
what,
Nicco!
I'm like Paula Abdul 2006 American
And
Idol.
Nico... Well, Nico has had too much water, not anything else.
Oh yeah.
So
Coffee.
We're
Coffee
gonna
runs.
we're gonna take a bathroom break on this.
Yeah.
But thank you so much for joining us on this episode of Shootin' It Straight. Definitely loved having you. See you next time.
All right.
Not too much. LOL. Yikes.
Period.
Hey everybody, welcome back to Hey Hondo. For our last segment, we're gonna have Leroy sit in Hondo's hot seat here. Go ahead and take a seat.
Thank you.
This is going to be a lightning round.
Let's go.
I'm gonna give you a handful, maybe 2 handfuls of this or that.
Okay.
And you have to answer as fast as you can.
This.
No hesitation.
That. I got it.
All right, let me get my list. No
right.
hesitation, okay? First thing that comes to mind.
Okay.
All right, here we go. This is where we really get to know people to see what is their first instinct.
I'm scared. Okay. Let's go.
All right, here we go. Chocolate or vanilla?
This.
Pour what? You have to say chocolate or vanilla.
Oh, is this or that? No.
Okay, let's just try this again. All right, here we go. Ready? Chocolate or vanilla?
Chocolate.
Pool or hot tub?
Pool.
Guitar or piano?
Guitar.
Pants or shorts?
Pants.
Blue or red?
Blue.
Cookies or brownies?
Cookies.
Windows or Mac?
Mac.
Wow. Fries or tater tots?
Fries.
Bowling or pool?
Pool.
Right or left?
Right.
Gryffindor or Slytherin?
Gryffindor.
Gluten or dairy?
That's messed up. Dairy.
Okay.
That was easy. Okay.
Wow.
I got it.
Leroy survived his first ever lightning round in
I love
Hondo's
it.
hot seat.
I hate that last one though. Literally couldn't choose any of them.
I had to there always got to be a little curveball, you know?
Gotcha.
Well, thank you so much for coming on my show.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I really appreciate you, and I love your guts so much.
Oh, I love you too.
I always end the show with just one piece of advice. You would...
Yes, always end the show, and this is your first show.
All right, not too much. I'm manifesting, okay, in my head. So I like to end the show with one piece of advice that either has stuck with you, has helped you, or that you've learned and would like to share with everyone watching.
Piece of advice. Don't take life too seriously and live day by day.
One piece of advice. I'm just kidding.
Just one, not two.
Don't take life too seriously. I like that. And that's what we're trying to promote here. Well, yeah, thanks again for...
It's so cliche too. Don't take life too seriously.
I mean, I
But
was gonna
sure.
say we like cheesy, but you can't have cheese.
He's got jokes, everybody.
Well, as you all know, we all come from different walks of life, and we come from different experiences and backgrounds. Life itself is not one size fits all, but we are all in this one life together. So let's help each other out when we can. Thank you so much for being here, Leroy.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. So kind. Thank you.
Thank you so much for watching, and I love your guts so much.
Aw, I love you too.
Thanks, guys. We did it! Episode 1.
Congratulations.
Bye. Oh my God, stop.
Goodbye.
Hey Hondo.
Whether it's here or on the go, he's here to keep you in the know. Got a question, big or small? There's only one person you should call.
Love your guts.